Welcome guys, we're back with Xenonauts 2. We're going to pick up where we left off last time. We're going to see if we can actually sort of get a bit better. We've lost a few people along the way, and of course this is a DasTactic game, so we're sort of putting in, the team will generally be people that have actually sort of spent their Twitch points and have actually sort of committed themselves to the overall effort. I forget where we're up to actually, so we'll have a bit of a review and sort of see where we are. So looks like there's nothing going on at this point in time anywhere. We do actually have some recoveries. So Sev has actually recovered. Private Elliot Cook. So we've still got some that can be named by the looks of things. That won't be a named name. I'll see how many there are. Main base is proceeding. We are 7 days away from getting another generator, and we're also 7 days away from getting another hangar, which will then allow us to go and get a second of the aircraft. In terms of research, actually, how are we going in terms of overall? Where are we here? The soldiers. We've got 16 soldiers, 5 scientists, 5 engineers. I don't know the min-max way of actually really handling that one. So we should actually have power capacity. Yeah, we're getting sort of close to the limits there. So we'll sort of see how we go. What have we got through here? We've got a training centre now, which is good. We may be under strength. Yeah, we've got training capacity is low. We've got 347. Training centre does actually have adjacency. That'll give me another plus 12 if I grab the second training centre. Medical. How are we going with medical? Well, actually, medical is sort of a bit different. This is the medical centre here, structure that improves. If we have just a look at what medical does, 2.5 healing point day effect. There's no adjacency, so these can just be built anywhere. They're 750. The training centre is also 750, so I can't afford that anyway. I think I just sit back until we've actually got some more money. It's day 29 of this particular month that we're of current month. So that might be the whole in the whole game. So we're getting close anyway, I think, to an end of month type thing. Hi Elysian, how are you going? And hi to everybody else that's joined us as well. Right, so we've got research back into here. We are researching xenobiology, which is part of a plot line. This will then sort of open up other missions for us as well as we sort of go forward. I'll see where I need to end up in terms of my camera. It's not terrible where it is, but I'll just sort of leave that one down there. Got a few other things which would be good. The magnetic weapons would be good as well. Aerial warfare would be good. These are all things we do have to get to at some point. So yeah, hiring more scientists would be good for us eventually, but I don't think we can sort of really. We just have to keep on building up. Engineering, we are building warden armor. Now we're getting 3 of those, which is good. And so we'll start to get more and more of these. This will then give us a lot more survivability, which is great. Hi, Began, how are you going? And John Scon is saying, my xenophobia so high, I'm going to vote Trump. All right, there we go. Soldiers back in through here. So we have a few of them recovering. So almost Frodo is at 95% hit points, so he's almost coming back in. You can see there the Skyhawk. We've only got 8 of 9 in the Skyhawk, so we're going to have to sort of relook at that when it's time. I might just wait for any recoveries that are coming through. We've still got a few, like we've got Zaradin, Supreme Plague, a Redshirt Wizard, Orangutans. We've got the Mars platform in there as well. Fisherman's Friend, Dragster, Began, Sev, Prilcop, PGS Rules, Old Mr. Frodo, and then we've got 3 that can be named. So we've actually got we've got 2 privates and a corporal. So we've got a heavy. Is that the only heavy we've got? It is. I don't rate heavies all that highly in the game. I don't tend not to sort of use them much. So I've got them. I've got 1 of them. Elliot Cook is an assault. Yeah, in terms of the time units, it's up there, which is good, and the hit points is good as well for that assault, and then max as well. This one's got low hit points. It's a sniper. Accuracy for the sniper is important. So 61 is up there. I mean, we've got Dragster is also a sniper at 65 accuracy. So they're both pretty good, but very, very low hit points here for max. So if you Hi, Supreme Plague. How you going? So, if you do want a character named, then you can sort of there's those three essentially: sniper, assault, and heavy. At this point in time, here we go. So, Mr. Worth has redeemed the customer reward. Now, the first one in the line is the sniper. So, is that the one that you would like? Or would you like? You got a choice. I'll allow. I often don't allow choices. It's just whatever is the next one in line. But in this case, we do actually have some. We do have time. Sorry, we've already got 3 team members there. They're established, so why not? You can actually choose whichever one you want, Mr. Worth. Hi, Muzzle Paint. How you going? So anyway, we've got a fair bit of living capacity in here. I'm thinking in terms of the team, I'm pretty happy with it. I think we'll wait for the next month, and maybe then do a review at that point. I think. So, Mr. Worth, do you have a team member, or do you want to be the sniper? It's up to you. You can just sort of tell me whichever one of those that you would like. I'll just give you a couple of seconds to type in one of those words, and then we'll move on. I'll move on and then come back. Sniper. There we are. All right. So even with the lowest hit points of the team, you may not survive. Anyway, we'll see how you go. I'm just going to go back. If I bring it across. This is going to be Mr. Worth. Accept. Done. Right, so there we go. Hi, Mr. Jazz. How you going? A couple of misters in. I've got those. Now, the carry weight, I'll come back and... Actually, he's got very good carry weight. That's actually extremely good. It's got 2 Warden armor as well. Like if I pop those sorts of things on, I mean, just in terms of survivability, the Warden armor would actually be not too bad. Anyway, we'll figure that one out as we do the loadout. Anyway, we'll go back to the soldiers. So we now have Mr. Worth in there as an unassigned sniper. So what we'll do is, what I'm going to be trying to do is actually, I'm going to be trying to even out the teams in terms of, so we'll be putting Mr. Worth in now that he's actually been named. We've still got another Private Elliot Cook, and so if we get and I'm not going to be putting these into the on the missions until they're named. So because we've got so many that we can actually choose from, but I will be trying to promote the lower level guys. So if anyone wants Elliot or Dina as their character, then just redeem it and it will be yours. But you've got to do that. Sorry, if you're watching on YouTube, that's not a doable thing. That has to be done on Twitch. Because I have to be able to ban. If these characters die, you get banned for half an hour. I didn't say that. Thanks, Stormworm, for the subscription. That's very, very much appreciated. Saying what's new in this one? Well, it's more the same, really. I mean, they've been more fleshing out the back end of the game at this point in time. So there's little innovation now at the front end. I think the maps are changing a little bit, things like that. But there's I don't think there's anything major happening at the start of the game. Store screen, we've got 2 Warden armors now in through here. I can sell junk, which is a captured sexton, which we get for 19. Might as well sell it, I guess. So we just sell one of those. I like that. It's little things like this. I think the sell junk. I think that's fairly recent that's been added in, from what I can remember or not remember. I don't remember that being there. Like the last couple of times I've played it has been, but not so much before that one. As we come through, we'll figure out what we need. And again, I'll be trying to promote the lower levels. So we'll come back when we get a mission. We'll then sort of deck out the. In fact, I might deck that out now. So what I'm trying to do here is if I can get 1 extra weight on the 1 or 2, what that will then give me is it will then just push it'll push their strength up. So their strength will then will accumulate over time. And so it sort of trains them in the missions, so it slows them down. Like the time units go down. Like if I go and this one here, for example, is he's got a weight of 2, which is the lightest thing we can carry. I've got 2 weapons in through there. I'll just go and keep these going so that we've either got a 1 or 2 time unit penalty. So I'll just throw another one of those back into there. This one here is fairly important that we go with Warden Armor at this stage. So I'll go that way as well. So time units go down, but and the accuracy is that because of Warden Armor? 54. No, it's actually better. Warden Armor is actually better by a fair way. All right, we're going to have to somehow get Warden Armor for everyone. But I'll because Supreme Plague actually has to rush forward so much. The time units are important, but this is so with the shield. So we'll sort of keep that one going in through there. And what I might do is I'll go down the list and just double check. Yeah, this one here as well. So now assaults are definitely going to be wanting to have Warden Armor. This is one of the things that they did actually add in, is that you could actually then start to set things up, like where they would remember if they were taken off the limit, like if they were taken out of the attack, and we do actually have Zaradin and Began that need to be sort of brought back in. I'll just go and give that. That's another one time unit penalty. I'll just keep that one going. Very, very poor accuracy in through here. I need to at least have 2, maybe 3 assaults going in at any one time. So I do want to get more Warden Armor. In fact, what I might do is I might come back once we've actually built that Warden Armor. So we'll go back into the Geoscape, and actually the loadouts, they're okay, and Skyhawk will come back and fix this up as well. Now I've got just basic combat. I'll bring another basic combat down this way, and then just right click to rotate that one around to look outside their window, and then we'll figure out what to do with these guys when we sort of get going. Geoscape, we'll just go to say maybe 3 until we get something actually happening. There's more Warden Armor. Using up all of the, just trying to get everything sort of set up. Okay, funding report, here we go. We're now at the end of the month. So we've now got 880, so not a great amount. Yeah, aiming victory if 2 regions are lost, but we're doing okay with the regions. Actually, that's one thing we have been setting up. I think in the last one we did actually end up, just go to the expenses report. So building upkeep there, so we've got a bit of an upkeep, personnel upkeep, engineers, soldiers and scientists. These ones do cost us a bit, so maybe I won't get anyone else just yet. And we'll close that one off. And so we're trying to get these operation points up so we can sort of start to pick up other areas. So we're getting in the different areas as they sort of come forward. We picked up, I think, in the last one, a good one there. So in 57 days the invasion begins. All right, let's just go and go fast and sort of wait for these things to accrue. We're trying to get as many of these operation points as we can. Old Mr. Frodo has now been done as well. There's another Warden Armor produced. What we'll do is we'll just go back into the armory now and go through each of them. So that was so Warden Armor there. Began will have Warden Armor. So I've got 3 now inside the group. Red Shirt Wizard, Warden Armor. What I might do is as well, actually, as I come back through these, Began is under by 2. So I need to then sort of make use of maybe one of the shotgun. These are worth 4. So that will then sort of just push it 2 over. Or we don't take that. We get rid of that, which is useless for Began, and we just go in for another grenade. Now we've got, these are flashbangs. I'll go with more smoke. So we'll take that one in, get the 2 unit penalty, time unit penalty there. So again, poor accuracy. Dragster is the sniper. Now, doesn't need any special armor in this case. Right on the limits. He's able to carry a lot of stuff. What's this one worth? That is 4. These are worth 6. I think it's sort of one of these things where, yeah, the time units. I'll just throw another one of these on board there, just to sort of pick up that. So we'll just go through the list of units. The Mars doesn't need any changes. I'm happy enough with that, with the cannon and also the rangefinder. Orangutans back in through this other side. 3 time unit penalty. That's a rifleman. 3's a lot. Like, it does reduce their time units. Yeah, because of the carry capacity penalty. So at the moment we've got like another clip, and then we've got different grenades in through here. I think I might just keep that one. Keep that one with what it's doing. Fisherman's Friend has got a 1 time unit penalty. That's okay. Redshirt Wizard. The assault is 2 off, so we can grab a. I can throw one of these back and grab another grenade. Get a flashbang in this instance. All right, so it takes me with a 1 time unit penalty. This one just helps with the training, as I said before. Okay, then Sev is fine. That's all okay. Did I do the red shirt? Yeah, red shirt's got the Warden armor. That's fine. Coming back in, we've got Sev, Rifleman. Yep, that's okay. Prilkop is under. So what you'll notice that these have now been knocked. Like, these are now ghosted back a little bit, because what's actually happening through here is that these are now essentially reserved. So I can sort of put anything I like in these. So I will actually just go back to Warden armor and place those ones on. And I'm just going through. Actually, that's. Hang on, what happened there? I can't remember what I had. If I go to one of the other assaults, the tactical armor, assault loadout. It's the basic one. They're right on the limit. She'll do the same thing again here. So tactical armor gives them. Oh, it's heavy armor. Yeah, actually, you have to get rid of heavy armor if you go with the Warden armor. Yeah, you can do it that way. All right, that's fine. So we'll have to sort of end up with both of those clicked on for these units. And I'll grab a smoke. That takes me 2 over. That's with Elliot, so he's not come into the fighting yet. Mr. Worth has got a lot that can be added into here. So we don't put any extra armor on these guys. We want the accuracy to be as high as possible. Because there's so much that can be carried here, it's almost worth just getting a. That's 11. Oops, yeah, that's going to be too much. These are worth 25. There's a lot of things that can be carried there. If we go back into weapons again, sorry, into equipment, modules won't be so much of anything. We've already got the tactical mode. The rebreather won't be important for a sniper, but more smoke grenades. Demolition charges, I don't really ever want them that close. C4 charge is at high weight. Yeah, I don't think we want any of those. So I think just more smoke. And that then takes us close to the limits there. So we've got another 3. If we go back to weapons, this one here is is 4. Yep, so 2 time unit penalty there. So that will be fine for Mr. Worth. The heavy will also need to have the Warden armor. And I'll put the heavy. No, actually, that's right on the limits now. Don't really need that. So if we go with one of these clips, they're worth 8. You know, I think I'd almost prefer to just I'll mix it up with other grenades. Yeah, 2 over. That's fine. So this is one that can be named again as well, guys. So if you are wanting them named, you are going to need to, of course, be in Twitch. But and it is DasDemption, which means if they die, you yeah, that's if I put heavy armor on, that's going to be 14 over. I won't do the heavy armor on that one. I'll keep this one with what this has got. These are sort of these put down suppression fire. Old Mr. Frodo. Warden armor there as well, and heavy. And we're just a couple off, so we need to have really another grenade would be the ideal here. But they're worth 6, so we're going to be 4 over, which is a bit too much. And I don't really want to be losing this. Okay, I'll just go back to the weapons, and we'll just go and throw back in another one of these. Just to take it 2 over there. The rifleman back in through here, so still repairing. Move one of those back and go back to more grenades. Get suppression grenades, so that will do. So eventually, when we get enough warden armor, I'll start to then bring the rifleman in with that as well. And this one needed to have heavy armor with the warden armor as well. And so that takes us 1 under. So if we just go back across, back into, well, all I need is just to push it over. If I just go and throw one of those in, even though they can't use it, it still just gives them the 1 over. Springflake is saying, have you ever played past the point where the Doomsday counter ends? I'm not sure when you last played, but they added something called Orbital Bombardment and some new missions. I'm not going to say more. Okay, no, I haven't actually. I haven't done that one. So Obsidian saying, good day. I've played this game 1.5 years ago. Does it already have an ending? It does now, yes. They've sort of added in, like it's now sort of, it's not feature complete, but it's close to it now. Like all of the, I think it does have the ending. I never play it that far. So yeah, but from what they've certainly added in all of the different ships, I think all the ship types. I think they're adding a few variations on the ship. So and Ponzek is saying, did you play Stolen Realm? Look, I've got it, and I've actually I covered it a week or so back on my DasTactic stream just to show it, but I haven't played it for a while, and it looks very, very good. It's one of those games that I do want to play. There's a few games that I've actually got that have had recent updates, and that's one of them that I wanted to sort of cover. There's another one called that I just got yesterday or the day before, a pirate game, which actually looks pretty cool as well. It's like FTL with pirate ships. I almost played that today, but it's I don't know. Probably just going to be a one-off video, I think, rather than a live stream. Just go to YouTube. I think I've gone through. Big and saying, get your characters so you can enjoy the fun activities during your ban. Yes. Just going back to YouTube. So this is all we asked for, the OG XCOM with the original XCOM with modern graphics. Yeah, it sort of really does. They've done such a good job of balancing this game. The original XCOM I didn't even like that much, to be honest. It was sort of one of those games that I liked the idea of it, but it didn't gel with me. And like as opposed to the original XCOM, but this XCOM 2 is really, really good. Like it's just the way it sort of does work. It's just awesome. So Mysis is saying, all right, it's winter in Australia, isn't it? I'm melting here in Europe, and Daz wears a comfy hoodie. Yes, this is actually a DasTactic hoodie. It's got my logo on the back of it, and it is cold. It's 7 degrees here. I looked at it before actually. Chris, who often comes into the chat, actually shot me a thing about what the temperature in England at the moment. It's horrific. It's mid-30s. So yeah, I feel for you guys, and he was saying because they're not used to the hot weather, you guys don't actually end up getting air conditioning. You have to sit in your fridges, get ice packs, and it's sort of funny. Like there's you can get microfiber towels as well, which just evaporate water. Like you can sort of dampen them down and put them over you, and they actually really cool down if you ever need to get cool very quickly. Or cold showers is another thing. When we didn't have air conditioning, that was actually before you go to bed. You have a cold shower and don't dry yourself, and then go to sleep. That works as well. So there's a few tips for you guys in Europe that are not used to the heat. that you've got. It does look very uncomfortable, I got to say. Anvera saying, nice to see you set there. Sorry, nice to see you set there, starting look positions. Yes, no, it's actually, that's important actually, back into here, just to try to sort of, when we do establish what we're going to go in with. So I'll try to get the balance right. So we've got one sniper there. What I'll do is I'll swap the units around a little bit when we get closer to going. So I need to get those privates, the ones at the bottom. Actually, where is it? We'll just go back to the armory again and just go back into here. So I need to get these actually I need to get the two privates at the bottom there into the mix, but we still need to get them named. So if anyone does want them named, we can then start to inject you. Spring Flag saying I still like playing UFO Aftermath. Yes. Okay, so Miguel is saying, hey Daz, hope you are okay. Beware the Xenos, they usually shoot back. Yes, I know. So Avenir is saying, does X2 pick up after the first one, or some kind of alternate timeline thing? It's set in the 1990s, I think, from memory. So it's sort of, I don't know about the first XCOM. No, it is a start. It's a start again, and so it is actually a complete start. It's not actually a progression from anything else. John's saying Jazz is very methodical. I just rush into it and figure it out later. Yeah. So and Mice is saying Germany does not believe in air conditioning. What's the temperature like in Germany? Like what have you guys got at the moment? That's I'm guessing it's going to be hot everywhere across the top. It's funny because I live in Queensland, which was one of the hottest states in Australia, and down south in New South Wales, they've got like major sort of cold storms and stuff which are hitting at the moment, from what I understand. Swimflag saying the first XCOM I played on the Amiga 500 was a swap disc hell. Yeah, but back then you didn't think about it, did you? I mean, I remember having to load games in on a tape deck. Back in the early days. 29, yeah, here in Denmark at the moment. That's comfortable. That's pretty nice. I think. I shouldn't just say it's pretty nice. I mean, it's like for me, I like anything sort of 30 or below, like 30 down to 25 is for me the ideal temperature. Yeah, me myself and I are saying 34. Yeah, that's a lot. That's actually getting up there. That's getting uncomfortable. And I think if like where we are, we get like the sort of the subtropic humidity as well, which is the real killer. Like that's worse than the temperature. Spring Flag said, "Well, the fan and the ice cream keeps me alive." There we are. Yes. No, it's that's hot. It's hot. So I hope that like I always think about people who like old people who aren't used to it. Like where they just I think that you guys in Europe get a lot of deaths of old people, don't you? When the temperature sort of starts to go into the extremes, either cold or hot. There we go. Mr. Jazz is saying in Sweden we've had 28 degrees, which is Celsius, which is perfect. Yeah, that's great. That's a good temperature. Great temperature. So yeah, for me, it's a moment I'm going to be swimming in what feels like 5 degrees. So I'm at the other extreme. So when I leave here, I'll be going off to the beach for a swim. And it'll be pre-dawn, and it'll be 7 degrees, but it feels like 5 degrees. It's gonna be freezing. So I wear my UGG boots and just so on and so forth. So when I get out of the water, at least I'm not going to freeze. Someone was saying anything past 25°C for me, and I'm suffering. I prefer the cold. Yeah, it's sort of funny. Like I like working with cold temperature, but I don't like the cold temperature. But I work better with it. Anyway, let's continue on. So if we've done everyone in here, we've still got a rifleman. That one's okay, injured. So PGS rules is still only at 73% hit points. Old Mr. Frodo is now available again as a corporal. So I'll be trying to bring the corporals and privates across into the actual thing, but we do need to get these two named, Dina and Elliot. We've got the sniper there for the private. So with the heavy, I'll just keep that one. Actually, this one here, that's a heavy. I'm tempted to flick that one on, but I won't do it just yet. Let's just go back to the ship. So what have we got? We've got 3 assaults, which is enough. we've got two. We've got a Sergeant Major. So Beacon is actually, and Supreme Plague is the only shield unit that we've got. I'll keep that going on. So that's the. But with the assault, I will actually move Beacon out and start to bring a few of the others in that have got lower level. So I've got a corporal there. I'll just go with Prilcop. They're both, and just actually, yeah, we need this one named. We need Elliot named, guys. So Elliot, whoever takes Elliot will be part of this next mission. So we've got, so that one's now been added back in. So we've now got Corporal Prilcop. Got Sergeant Orangutans, the rifleman. I'll bring that one out. We should have more riflemen that are lower level. Actually, we don't. But I'll still swap them around. We'll bring Sevin in this case, who's just recovered. And so we've got our sniper. So this is Dragster. I'll bring the private in. So that was, where's the last one? Mr. Worth. So Mr. Worth comes in as the private. And got two riflemen. So we've got three assaults, so maybe a third rifleman would be the, or the heavy. No, the heavy is not named. The heavy is not named. Otherwise, the heavy would also get a Guernsey. So there's two at the bottom here that would actually have a crack if they were named. But we're not going to do that. So I've got orangutans coming back in again. So almost need to get another rifleman. Actually, I can still get more people. I might actually go and order a couple more now that it's the end of the month. So let's just go back across to the soldiers. Recruit. And so what we're really looking for here is time units. That's the most important. And actually, there we go. Look at this private here. This is from Korea. We've got, so we've got 65, 63. Strength is not fantastic. If we go this way and just try to find someone with pretty good time units, pretty good strength, good hit points. I like his hit points, but accuracy is not too bad. He's not bad, actually. I can bring a fair few more of these in. Not that we really need to. So in terms of time units, we've really got down to about there is the ones that we are interested in. So if we have a bit of a look, this one here's got great strength. Accuracy not so much. Hit points not so much. Yeah, these with the low strength I won't take because they just can't carry stuff. That one there. High accuracy. Again, this would be a good sniper. But not what we want. No, we don't need another sniper at this stage. It's just going to be sort of more grunt type rifleman. I think we'll get Dominic Gorski back in through there. I think we'll actually go with Gunwoo Park as well. I'll just grab a couple of them, maybe three. Who should we get as our third? Good strength, good accuracy, good time units. Yeah, we'll go with this Japanese Yutaka Hanada. We'll bring him in as well. So not great time units, but that'll be okay. I'll just recruit those three soldiers. Might go back to the research actually and go and hire some scientists as well. So these the wages do cost us a bit. Research capacity, yeah, we don't have the research capacity, so I'm going to need to build. Now I've got 821. I might go and do that actually. We'll just go back to the base, and research is being done there at that lab. Now we do actually have a storeroom. The storeroom does have an adjacency, so it is worth trying to get that one where it's going to sort of add on. So I might go this way with the laboratory. This only costs 500,000. I just thought it'd be more than that, to be honest. So we get the adjacency there with another +2 research capacity. So we'll go and grab that one. 20 days for that. That's going to that'll be okay. I'll just leave that one where that is. 4 days left on these, and then we can look at hopefully getting some money and then building another aircraft, a second aircraft. I'm terrible at the combat, the air combat in this game. I think we're sort of done at this. Actually, are we done? No, we haven't. We haven't decked out our aircraft yet. So if we just go back into here, yes, we have actually. We've got the Sev, orangutans, the corporals back in through this other side. Yep. So we've got 2 sergeants. Have we got any other riflemen? Yeah, we've got these new riflemen on their way. They won't arrive yet, but and they also aren't named. So they've got to be named to go on the missions. All right, let's go. Picking up more and more of the these operation points, and I want to keep on getting like more of them. I've been able to sort of secure a few extras with those. Following staff, there they all are, so that's good. We can just close that one off. Xenobiology, our universe appears to contain an unusual number of different environments in which life might evolve. Yeah, blah, blah, blah. What do we get? I'll just accept the report. I'll create the stun gun to assist this process, although less powerful than the stun baton. It does permit your soldiers to incapacitate enemies from beyond melee range. Please consider it as a subtle hint as to where your priorities should lie. All right, what we'll do here is we've now got the we've now assigned a new research project. So we've now got we can observe the secton, study a live secton specimen, improves training rate and grants a 10% damage bonus against this type of alien, or autopsy as well. Perform an autopsy on the secton. That would be a nice little quick one to sort of get out of the way. We don't have any more plot weapons in plot areas in through there. Magnetic weapons, these are important, but let's just go and the secton is not a fantastic unit, to be honest. It doesn't. I'll still start the research. It's a bit more survivability. Let's get that one done. And so with that in mind, we'll just go back to the engineering screen. So if we go back to, now the Warden armor costs alloys, 17 alloys, and I've only got 6 equipment. We've got the stun gun, which costs 20,000 to produce 1 stun gun for our soldiers to use in the battlefield. This is a ranged weapon, so this, this is something that would be useful for our for some of our units. So what we'll do is we'll just go and start production there, and I'll grab, say, maybe 3 of them. So we'll just sort of rattle those out and just see if we want to sort of replace the baton with those, particularly for the ones that are less accurate, just because I have been missing when I've come in to do those melee attacks. That one's okay as well. Aircraft, we will be wanting to build one of these, but it's going to cost me 500,000, so I'm not going to be able to do that one this month. So we'll wait until we can sort of do something with that one. All right, back to the Geoscape. Escape. I was right. I was right for a change. So the following buildings have been finished production. So the hangar and the generator, nothing we can do with those just yet. Now we're up to nearly 84 there. Engineers, that's all good. So we'll just close that one off. Now with the 84, what do we need here? So we, with the different things we actually end up having, if we go back into North America, this is going to give us funding, which is heavily guarded. So it's going to cost. It's going to give me 500,000 monthly funding if we do go and get it, which is actually a lot. So I'm looking at the stars. So the recruit supporter cost. It requires to get this one. It's going to. I need 520 of those. That's a bit too much. You can see there the red dots in through there. So these are difficult. Intelligence would give me +2 operation points per day. Again, heavily guarded, so that's not going to be of any real use. The scientist. Now we've got a. If we go with this one through here, we've identified an official within the scientific community who is capable of providing the technical assistance we require to accelerate the own research efforts. But this is actually one where we have to eliminate an infiltrator for 150. So again, I still can't afford to do any of these. I'll just go and close that one off. And then finally, we've just got the security back in through here, which would give me -1 panic per region at the start of the month, and -1 doomsday per day. Now we're getting +4 at the moment. This one here is 250. So there's a few of them in here. This one here is actually, this funding is 250 funding. This one is only 175. This is actually an easier one for us to then go and pick up. So we might look at that one. We've also got the Elite Engineer, which is heavily guarded, so it's going to cost me a lot, but it's going to be engineering project duration, not really important to me at this point in time. Intelligence, there's one there where we end up with, we'd be wanting to get rid of these infiltrators. We need to get the points up. That's actually really what we've got to focus on. And then security again, of course, back into here at 250. Okay, we've got Latin America. Actually, we've got elite scientists in through here. This is not too bad, 280. So we'd need to sort of try to pick up that one. The funding, 250 for 250 there. Engineer and then security. Just going to close that one off. So we already have this one. So we've got the elite. So we're getting -2 doomsday per day and -2 panic in the region. So we've actually picked up that particular one in the Soviet sphere. Engineer intelligence and then a scientist that we need to sort of eradicate. We've got Asia. Back in through here, the Asia Pacific region. So intelligence here was +4 operation points per day, which was important. And we do actually have funding there at 250 of 175. So we've got a couple of good fundings. Then we've got Africa, 105 to remove that supporter, and that sort of alien collaborator, and security there as well. Yeah, so nothing we can do just yet. We're just waiting until we've actually got a few more points allocated. I can also spend them to reduce tension and to raise funds. Actually, we're up to 112 now. I think I'm still going to... We're up to 61% on the doomsday counter. So we're getting +6 with alien infiltrators, -2 security supporters. Now, we can get that guy done. That will then sort of reduce the doomsday. I might actually remove these now. Money is so important to me, though. I think I'm going to go... I think I'm going to go with this, get some funding. I've got funding in Europe as well. 250 for 175. Now I think I'll actually start to get rid of some of the collaborators. And the African one is the easiest one, just because of the green dot there. They're isolated. So we'll eliminate this infiltrator. That just sort of eradicates them, and then we've got, eventually we'll be able to then go and get the engineer here, but it's not important. It's more just to bring the doomsday counter down. So we're getting +5 now rather than +6. So we've got +3 daily change. So we'll start to sort of try to get rid of some of these guys if we can, but we just need to get this up. Right, let's continue on. I like these games within games that they've got. Here we go, VIP extraction. So we've got the, now the cleaners, this is actually, this is interesting. I really quite like these missions. So the cleaners are attempting to eliminate a journalist who has been investigating their activities. Recruiting them as may provide us more information about the structure of the cleaners organisation. So the cleaners are humans that have, that are helping the aliens. And so these are sort of like the pro-Xeno sort of faction on the Earth. And so we've got to wipe them out as well as the aliens. I quite like having this diversity in terms of the attack. So Plato is saying, answering the title question, yes, yes we can, and yes we will. the title on YouTube was, I think, can we crush the Xenos or something like that. I'm hoping we can. So this is a tropical biome, random maps essentially, or random algorithm for the maps. Time remaining 3 days. Victory effect is -20% doomsday, which is good. That's actually important. The loss effect is +10 doomsday. Now I'm going to close that and just look at like when it comes across. If we leave now, the timing, we may still be dark when we get there. I prefer to be there in the daylight. So when we do come in, we end up with like we can sort of light up areas, but it's I think it's best to sort of fight in the daylight if we can. Let's go back and set up. So we've got our soldiers. So nobody has taken those last two that we actually had. Well, actually now we've got a whole heap of them. We've now got a few privates. The Skyhawk is actually ready to go, but let's actually just go across and have a look and see what the loadout actually is. So we've got I've got a rifleman in through here. This is Fisherman's Friend looking out that window. We've got Sev looking out that window. Mr. Worth, the sniper, also looking out the side just to get flanks. I tend to find that in most cases when you land, it's like if that's the front of the ship, the port side of the ship is where most of the, like, you end up with more on more space on the port side. So I face that way. We've then got this is going to be orangutans back in through here, Corporal Prilcop, Corporal Redshirt, and Sergeant Zaradin. And then we've got the Sergeant Major Supreme Plague back in through there, along with the Mars platform. So that all. Oh, hang on, this one here is looking the wrong way. There we go. Just look to the front. So that little arrow is the direction that they're facing. So that all looks good to me. Just go back out to here. I think if I leave, I'll just let it go forward just a little bit. And if I leave about now, we should be there the next day. So let's go and do this one. So we'll launch the combat team. So this will be Skyhawk from Europe. Launch the aircraft. And again, we've got pretty much, I'll just double check that we've got the time unit penalty. And have we got everyone with Warden armor that needs to have Warden armor? Yep, Warden armor there. Assault, Warden armor and heavy. Sniper, just tactical armor, so is going to be quite weak if attacked. Sev is. Can we put more Warden armor on? Yeah, we can. Let's do this with the rifleman. Only got 2 of them. So orangutans. This is 3 time unit penalties, but that's okay-ish, I guess. 3. If I ditch one of those, actually I'll ditch that one and go back in and grab another one of those. But with the weapons, we'll just go back in and just get one of these. That will then take them into 1 rather than 3. So that works out better for orangutans. And again, Warden armor. That's the last Warden armor that we've got. So we need to pick up more things to then go and build more of these. So that gives them a bit of protection. Fisherman's Friend doesn't have that protection, so just tactical armor on this particular one. So hopefully we'll be able to. What I should have done is actually have a look at the hit points. 58 is actually a good 50 and 39. Yeah, so that's okay. This will hopefully give them a bit more survivability. Oh, this one's right on the limits as well. Throw that one in there. Just make sure they're all carrying those as well. This one here is right on the, it's gone back to the limits as well. Yeah, so it's just want to make sure that everyone's got at least 1 time unit penalty, just to sort of get more strength. By doing that, it trains them up. All right, that's good. All right, so we'll go in with these. We will launch the dropship. And we'll just... Yeah, so I think I've timed it correctly. Observation, there we go. So we're now going to be able to fight them a little bit better. We'll assign a new research project. The autopsy I won't worry about. I think I'm going to go with the aerial warfare. Or any magnetic weapons. I'll go that way because we are sort of fighting on the ground. We'll start the research there. And back to the Geoscape. Just on dawn. Wow, it looks like I know what I'm doing, doesn't it? That was pure ass. That was pure fluke. Getting that one to actually go in that way. All right, so God, I'm missing a lot of the comments here, guys. I'll just keep on playing for a little bit longer, and then we'll come back to the comments and just see if there's anything. Do an DasTactic if you want to grab my attention, by the way. So that way I can sort of see what's going on. Okay, so we'll commence a tactical battle. And hopefully I won't screw this up, where I lose units. I'm sort of conscious when we've got named characters to try to keep them alive, if I can. Okay, so your soldiers have located the VIP being hunted by cleaner forces, so we must keep them alive as we fight back to the dropship for extraction. Cleaner operatives are already present in the area, and significant reinforcements will be arriving shortly. I do remember this mission, actually, but I remember playing it in the desert. Oh, there we go. Hi Resmelin, how are you going? So I'll give you one of the new characters. Too late for this mission though, unfortunately. So safely move the VIP to the extraction point. Lost condition VIP is killed. Yep. So it is not possible to win this mission via elimination, as enemy reinforcements will spawn continually from turn 8. Aborting the mission before your soldiers have reached their dropship will cause a complete loss for of the strike team. Wow. Oh, okay. Right, that's important to know. Begin the mission. All right. Oh, wow, this is actually quite new. Tracking a journalist in the local area, investigating cleaner activity. Unfortunately, it seems that they're onto him. He's made it to the rendezvous point with our soldiers, but the cleaners are closing in. Get him back to the dropship alive. The information could help us. So there's a dropship, and we have to get through the jungle to that point. So leave before reinforcements arrive in 8 turns if we can do it. Protect the VIP and evacuate. So the VIP, I don't know if we can control him. Yeah, we can. Okay, so we can actually sort of go and do that one. Cleaner is in through there as well. So we've just got, these are just going to be human sort of forces. Looks like I can't really move the trees around. So how far have we got to go? It's a fair distance. So just zoom around a little bit and have a bit of a look. Let's get a few angles here. Now, we're going to have to sort of rush our way through. This looks like it's fairly contained. We're sort of going to have to choose, I think, one side and then just go for it. Supreme Plague has got pretty poor accuracy. I think it's an I, yeah. Accuracy, 56 isn't terrible. It's not terrible. But I'm thinking we have to go with one of these guys. So orangutans. It's a 45% chance there. You can see there that there's like a bush in the way, which is sort of going to stop us from getting a bit of a shot that way. Let's go with Zaradin. So if we go in and have a look at that's 17% again because of the bush, but if I ran to there, that would still give me 50. The shot that we've got, to see a normal ballistic shot is going to be 30. So if I go to there and then press shift and then fire, I've still got the same problem. 47, 44, that's 74 times 3. Let's go and do that one. We may see other forces as we do this. Yep, there we go. Enemy spotted on that side. That's okay. So he stopped firing because of what he saw. But I'll just go with this shot here. He's down. We've still got 14 turns, and we now know of the other one sort of on the further area. With that shot. If he's on that side, it looks like he's only got submachine gun, so the range is going to be a bit different. Okay, we're not seeing anything that way. Let's duck down. So first one, we're going to need Supreme Plague to check things out for us, to do the scouting. Every time I check things out, it does sort of take a little bit of space from us. All those bushes there are stopping us from seeing things. Okay, that's open. Again, I'll just have a bit of a look back. I've still got 6 turns here, but I'm thinking I'm sort of pretty comfortable. If I move to there, I've got 0. I'm going to duck down and then just try to rotate if I can. All right, so I think we have to come this side. That's the edge of the map. So it's time to now rush. So we've got Prilkop. Come on, keep on doing the wrong thing here. Why do it? Aha, another one further back. So we'll need to deal with that one. Is there anything above? We can't get on roofs. There's no way to get on roofs at this stage. But I think we'll just take this area. Let's just duck down there. Then we've got the riflemen. This is orangutans. They can fire a little bit more long range. I can bring that one up into this sort of area. Can't go too far that way. Yeah, that one can't be seen from there, so I can almost come up to there and then duck down. So I'll do that with orangutans. Or another one over there. In that case, we'll duck down now. I need to get into the killing space before, and then we've just got to get to there. So we have to clear these out in this area. I will have to cover that side. I need to bring this one across into here somewhere. It's going to it's not seen by anything just yet. Now it missed it. Can't rotate it. Okay, so we don't have any more time units there. So we'll just leave that one there. That one, it's fairly safe to sort of leave that one as a decoy. I think what I'm going to do here is actually set up a zone where we end up with like Red Shirt Wizard on the other side. But it's hard to sort of tell what's actually over on this other side here. If we just move up to there. Oh, damn it, I've left it now too. I've left myself a bit too exposed here. I'm not going to go any further up, so I didn't leave enough time units there to duck down. Right, so we've then got the other these guys here. That's 13. They can get to there in 3. I'll take that. That seems pretty secure on that side. Sniper is going to have to sort of get into position to be able to then sort of take shots. Get back to there. I'll start that way, I think. It's a bit dangerous. This one doesn't have good hit points. Only 38. So hopefully we'll be okay. He's got 2 that he can see. Just hopefully he'll be able to sort of spot them and do something with them next turn. And then we'll move this one up as well. Sort of secure. And this one. And duck down. All right. That'll do us for our turn. So we've pretty much used up everyone, which is not a good idea, but we need to get forward to make the kills when we can. Hopefully this one will become the target, and we can then sort of keep on going. So we'll end our turn. A bit concerned about this one. He's got an actual rifle. Oop. Miss. Oop. Right, okay. So, we've got a few things happening. Now, we did get shot here. So, with orangutans has taken... Now, orangutans is just a rifleman. So, and is not... Orangutans was actually wearing the Warden armor, thank God, which has given you a little bit more protection. Current hit points 42 out of 46, so low hit points. Armor hit points, we dropped 2 armor hit points in through there as well. So that's actually not terrible. Now we have to sort of plan our way through this. So we've got one shot there at 70%, which is going to take up 29 time units, which will allow me 2 shots. So I'll take that shot there. Great, straight down. I can see another one as well, 72% chance there as well. Let's take this one out as well, if we can. Missed. All right, that's a bit of a shame. Sniper has got, can't see that one. When can you start to see them? I don't think it can actually. I think it's not going to really be able to. What about you? That's only 33% chance. With 27, it's a bit too much. We know that another one ran down this other side. 25 is even worse than where we are. You know, I might have a crack at this one. It's just a bit too long. It might be time to throw a grenade. So I'll throw a fragmentation grenade here. There's nothing, I'm not going to hit the roof of anything. So let's just throw, actually I might even do smoke. Into that area there. Takes a bit of stun damage. And now you can see that there's nothing else that can come back through. With the snapshots and things, what I'm going to do here is still keep this one back where it is. If I duck down, I then don't actually have a full-blown shot. I might just stay where I am and just leave that one, just leave it basically standing right where it is for this turn. You know, we have to keep on moving forward, and we do actually have Sev, who doesn't have a hell of a lot of points. Again, I think Sev has got Warden armor. When do you get a shot? 31 does give me a shot there, but no, we don't get to see through it. Okay, let's go and use this. But there's more things in the way. 41 doesn't give me an aimed shot. 44 won't give me the actual aimed shot when I move around. It's a good shot there. It's no good. I need to keep this here. I'll just keep this one coming through. That's 16. Just Let's move it up. Sniper. Where can we get a shot here? I've got 44 to get the shot. Nowhere. That palm tree, or whatever type of tree it is stopping us. We also have Prilkop, who can't really get there in time. So I'm going to need to check out this flank as well. So I'm going to send Prilkop across, probably to stay with the sniper. Just duck down and spin around. Okay. So that looks pretty secure out this way. If I can get the sniper across this road, I think that would be helpful. Go down the side there. That's a bit risky. It's got 9 time units. We'll start to bring him down along here as well. So Mr. Worth, hopefully we'll be able to get some flanking shots along that road. So if I keep those two heading down that way, we can then have the others sort of move up through the middle. So we don't have anything with orangutans. Fishman's Friend. Do you get a shot? 86, that's good. Yeah, let's do that. Nice. I've only got, you've got 17 here. I can do a snapshot. At 38. So he's down to 4. It looks like he's bleeding. So I'll take the snapshot. Oh, there we are. Lucky shot. That's great stuff. Okay, so that's sort of now gotten those out of the way. Let's secure more. So we've then got Sev, who only has 39 hit points, so not great. And we'll move on up. See if you spot anyone else. Oh, back in there. And this one's armoured. So I'm going to move back to here. And there's the other one way back over there. I think I'm better just to stay in here and then duck down. And don't have any over, like we don't have anything where we can sort of do any shooting. So I'll just move, I think I'll move this one down along with this group. This is turn 2, I think, that we're in. Zaradin, we've got that one's too far away. This one, it will be good to clean that one out, and then we've got this one as well over here. So do I bring Zaradin over as well just to clear out this area, or do we keep in the middle? I need to be able to duck down behind things. Like if we've got this guy coming in. Can't really rush forward with these. Again, we've got good protection here. These guys have got the heavy armour. So it's only one. What's it look like from there? We get protection both ways. I can sort of get to there and do sort of the same thing. It has very minimal protection. This is my better. You can see there the protection on the walls there. That one there just really has protection a few ways. Look, I might rush to there. It means I can't duck down. 58 hit points. It's sort of we'd have to rush. So, but I don't want to be stupid with it either. It does open things up a little bit there. That sort of gives me a bit of protection everywhere. Got minimal protection. You know, I'm going to do this one here. Again, we'll just stay with the guy, duck down. Hopefully that'll give us a bit of protection against this one over here. Okay, so everyone has pretty much now moved, except for you. We do have a reaction shot, a normal shot. So if anyone moves and comes through, we will get the shot. I'll stay like that. I can't really duck down. Let's just Richard's got 54 this way, and we know that we've got the heavy armor and the tactic. We've got the heavy and the warden armor as well. So we're sort of doing okay there. All right, that's fine. I'll skimp. I might have a look at the chat when we get a little bit further in. Hi, Supreme Plague. Haven't moved. Yes, you have. Oh, you haven't. Good. You know, it does tell you. It does tell me. Yes, you're right. You haven't moved. Now, what can you do? What can you do that will be fun? We can get you further forward, which is probably what we're going to need to do. You know, maybe you in here would be the better way to do this. 22, 14 under there, and then protect back the other way. It does sort of then draw the fire from here, from this guy. Yeah, we have to get close. Where else can we hide? That looks pretty good in there. Let's go there and duck down. Okay, we're seeing another one. In that case, what we'll do is we'll come back. No, I sort of need to get you close. All right, so we have things covered here a little bit. Let's just see how everyone goes. Hopefully this is not stupid. All right, so end our turn this time. Yeah, so I need Supreme Plague to keep things going. Are you going to take a shot? Oh, another one up there. Yeah, so we've got 6 turns. 6 turns. Do you have a shot? 42%, 38%. It's the bushes that are the problem here. I've only got 68 time units with this, so I've got 1 shot. It's 46. What are we at the moment? 42. It's hardly worth it, is it? 42 there now as well. If I got to there, 44, 81. Let's do that. We'll allow this one to take a bit of the damage, I think. Down. That's good. Unfortunately, that then takes the that's a little bit of experience that somebody else won't be able to now have. But we do need to get rid of these guys, so we'll just do the mission. Now we do actually have the sniper, which may be able to get a shot from here. 44%. There's a few things in the way, as we can see. Now that's 54. I need to get down to 44. 48. Still 44. Still 44%. Yeah, no matter what I do there, it ends up being 44. If I go in there, it's not going to be any good. Look, I'll move up and then duck down. .48 because we're now sort of a bit more stabilised. Oh, nice. Great shot. Great shot, Mr. Worth. That's actually going to get you up to at least corporal level. You deserve your promotion with that. Now that makes pretty much this whole back area safe. Let's move through. If we can. So we just move back to there. A lot of parkour there. You want to come around as well. Yep, you can do parkour as well. All right, so still 6 there, but there's nothing much really that we need to do with that. So that's good. We're sort of clearing this area. This one can't move anymore. I'm going to need to start to push back in on this other side. I can get to there with 8. Now this again is one of my assaults, so these are designed to go forward into the attack. Now we don't know where this one is. Let's go back to Supreme Plague and have a bit of a look around. Where on earth did it get to? I'm not sure who was being targeted with that one. 51% chance there. Now it doesn't actually interfere with our guy here. Like so, so Red Shirt Wizard is actually okay. This one's moved and shot. Which way are we going to do this? That looks like a good spot there. Let's just see what happens if we rush into the middle here. This is Zaradin. Okay, so we'll just change direction. Duck down, so we're a little bit advanced. Just look out that way. We know that there's somebody else in there as well. So Zaradin is in behind these bushes. So what are they, like potato plants or taro or something? So being saying everyone is surviving well today, I thought it'd be banned by now. No, it's all going swimmingly well. 51%. It's not a fantastic shot. What if we move up? That's 46 there. We need 28 for the shot. That's 48. So I'm better off where I am. But if I move to there, that's 50. If I move these back again, yeah, we don't get to see anything there. Move it back to there. It's not going to have enough points. I might as well keep on moving forward with all of these, to be honest. So I think I'm going to move this one back into this zone here. 34. 26 doesn't really give me enough. 4. I do get good protection there. What's your accuracy? 65 is good. Alright, I'm going to actually position Sev there. We do have the Warden armor, and so I'm going to put Sev there and just duck down and sort of, and maybe even sort of look this side and just duck down. We're not going to get a shot other than just a snapshot, but hopefully in the future we'll be able to then sort of do something. Now we have, this is the orangutans got injured, so I don't really want orangutans in a dangerous position, but I can move a lot with this one. I can just move to there, which we've cleared out this area, so that's safe-ish. Let's call it safe with an exclamation mark, and not with a question mark. And then Fisherman's Friend is the other rifleman, which we will be wanting to get some fields of fire as well. And we're going to have to get everyone extracted. So do I move down into here maybe? And then just keep, I might move to that location. And duck down. And that's, we've still got a few that we have to now go and deal with back over here. We've got another armoured guy there. We know there's 2 in here though. Where on earth is it? One of them ran back out this other side. And look, I don't mind coming back in and just keeping this flank secure. So I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to move back into here. And then just duck down. Which then leaves Red Shirt Wizard. Excuse me, 58. Don't get real good shots there. So get the flamer. The heavy flamer, says Boland. I'm going to stay where I am. Anything that moves in here I will be able to attack. So I'm going to just duck down and just stay with Overwatch with Red Shirt Wizard. Which then allows me to, well, I've sort of now moved up most of my forces. That's it for this turn. So we'll end our turn. We know where you are. Oh. Got one down. 2 reaction shots. Is injured. Red Shirt Wizard's down to 27. Alright, so Red Shirt Wizard does have a shot here at 32. It's not fantastic, is it? It's not a fantastic shot. Because it's behind there. Now, Red Shirt Wizard is not bleeding, which is good. It's also not carrying any healing. So I do need to make sure that my riflemen stay close to the different attacks that we've got. If I move to there, 46, that's 80 times 3. Let's do that. Yeah, good shot. Good shot. Okay, that's going to be good. That sort of clears out the back end of it. Let's move up. At one point there, we have to go through the through there, which I want to avoid. There we go. That's another one actually. So that's 3 that we're now aware of. So we're down to 7. So that Warden armor was great. So that certainly helped us a lot. I'll try to get even more of that. I don't know if we're going to be able to pick up the alien bits and pieces from here. It's going to move up and then duck down. That's good. So two kills there. Can still see that alien. So that one is visible, but it's a fair distance away. All right, that's cleared out that flank, which is awesome. We can now start to move up, and we know that there's like a heavily armed guy back in here somewhere, but we don't know exactly where. So I think it's Supreme Plague is going to have to be the one. We know there's also one inside there and an armed guy back into here. There's 3 of them, and sort of going to be. So I'm thinking we're going to have to clear out this area. I don't know what that is. It's a roof. Yes, it's a straw roof there. I think we move to this side and clear this out. So I'm going to go and grab Zaradin. Let's just see what we can spot. I'm not seeing anyone just yet. Here we go, armed guy there. Yeah, it gives me still a snapshot if anyone comes in the front here, and I think I'm going to do that. I won't duck down because we know that there's another guy in here with armor. That means we're going to have to start to run forward. Now I've got Prilkop here again. Just move these up. Again, I'm going to probably have to try to clear this one out from this angle. 33, 34, 41, 45. I'll take the shot at 43 from that position. Is that one better? 31. Yep, I'll take this one. Missed. I'm with the Mars. What I'm doing is, or with any of these, if you click and then press Shift, you will then be able to, like, you can sort of start to move into a position, and then see what they can see. So I can sort of, like, I move orangutans, for example, into there, which will give a little bit of protection, just from the they can't see past those bushes. But if I then press Shift, I can then start to sort of look around and see if there's anything I can actually attack from that position. So it'll actually then take it from there. So and then I can click on that while I've still got the Shift down to then have it run and act. But in this case, I'm thinking we just move to there. So we'll move up again. We've sort of cleared out a lot of this. Bring orangutans down. So orangutans was the one that was injured at the start. We've still got the sniper. Now the sniper's just going to have to get into a good position. I'm really not going to have a good shot here with anything. It's 18, 3. I'll go to there. This is Mr. Worth. Again, we're not seeing anyone, and we can't duck down, but I'm sort of thinking that we're relatively safe this side. And to prove it, we'll bring the guy across as well. Oops, I just right-clicked. Didn't mean to do that. So I can stop it to what they're doing. All right, that's fine where that is. We've then got the groups down this way. Now, Red Shirt Wizard can't really move any further. Supreme Plague, and then we've got the others down in this way as well. So we've got 4 of them that can keep on doing things. Zaradin, we've just got the Overwatch. Go back to Sev. I think we're going to have to pull back. I'm going to leave Supreme Plague just watching this area, and I'll try to extract everyone else back across the other side. So Fisherman's Friend, got 8 there, 5 there. Got 58, that's fine. Then duck down. And same with Sev as well. Again, we're sort of in the bushes here. So we'll just start to move everyone this side. Now this takes away all of the healing away from these guys. So hopefully they'll be able to extract themselves next turn. Now, that sort of leaves... I'm going to just stay where we are there with Supreme Plague. I don't think there's any benefit in moving up at this point, or we have to get away from... Like, this is quite a defensive little zone. So we'll end up moving across this way, but I also don't want to be leaving Red Shirt Wizard with the injuries on her own. Right, so we'll just go and end the turn there. If I press Shift End Turn, it will then, or actually right click on the End Turn button, we'll skip the check, which is fine. We've done that. Richard saying, oh boy, haven't caught a stream in over a week. Good to see I'm alive and kicking. Well, sort of. Oh, here we go. Damn it. We'll get a shot in. That's fine. That's fine. Okay, there's more on this side than I thought there was. All right, we can see 4. So Spring Flag saying 4 turns to reinforcements arriving, no pressure. The reinforcements, as long as we keep on moving forward, they should end up away from us. So as long as we can keep on clearing things out, we should be okay. So we've got everyone over this side. There may be a reaction shot there. Well, let's use this one to draw out more pressure. See 2 from there. So we know it's safe to run that way. And then we can just move this one across to, we just need to keep enough to be able to duck down and spin around. I think I'm just going to duck down here. Like we do have protection here a little bit, so I'll just move into there and just see how we go. So Sniper, what do you get to see? You don't get to see anyone. Don't have to move far to get a shot there. That's a 53. Still 53. What about there? Yeah, they're all 53. What about further up? Yeah, it's all going to be 53. Which is not fantastic. I can duck down to get myself a little bit more. Am I better off going this way? I don't think so. I think I'm still better off taking the sniper this side. It's 46, turn around, do a shot at 53, 49, duck down. I can't turn around, I've really got to go there. Yeah, I'll take it to there. So we'll move to there, duck down, 58. Oh, missed. All right, that's a bit of a problem. We do have smoke that I can throw just to sort of shroud that, because we do actually have a couple of like Prilcop can sort of get a bit closer. It's 15. To throw the smoke is 27. But I think we have to get close here. We're not seeing that one, but and I'm still going to duck down. Right, so what do we got? We've still got 4 turns. We only have to get to there. So it's not terrible. It's 47, 52. I'm thinking Xerodin must have pretty crappy accuracy. 38. It's pretty bad. Closer we get, the better off we're going to be. 54 with a shot there with 30. 58. I'm going to take that. Now I've got a snapshot if I want it at 45, but I don't want it. This one's only down to 2 hit points. Oops. So slight injury in through there. Just slight, just a little flesh wound. Now, who can we hit with this? It's a 50%. 53. 42. That's the one I'm going to have to try to get rid of, the armoured guy. I'll take that because it just gives me a little bit more protection other ways. Oh, nice. Although that's a second kill that this thing's done for us, which again is not ideal. A fisherman's friend is rifleman. I'm going to need to get some sort of protection in front of the sniper. I don't really have anyone. These are all my riflemen down this way. And fisherman's friend doesn't have the protection. I'll duck into here. Yeah, so we can't see through there, that's fine. I'll just sort of start to bring this one up. And duck down, and then we'll sort of just give a bit of overwatch from this building. I think that'll be okay. Smoke would take out the 2 hit point guy. It would actually, it would indeed. It looks like he may, yeah, he's probably, yeah, that's a good point. Good point. So got a smoke grenade there. Now that's going to also shroud, we know that there's 2 more guys over here, and there's just 1 guy over this way. So we do have smoke here with orangutans. It's going to 31 to throw it. So if I move to there, I then stay in behind this piece of equipment. Now orangutan's already been hit once. Not very good, is it? Or we could use the stun grenade. Oh no, this would be the better way. All right, we'll do that. There we go. Good call. Good call. So he's now fallen unconscious. I mean, smoke stuns as well as the other type of grenade. Then we've got that one can't move. Sev can get to there with 4. Now we've sort of covered that way, so we're this isn't a bad position for us to get into. And then duck down. Hopefully won't be targeted. Concerned about. Oh, this is the only one we've got left we can actually move. Just run to there. All right, that's all we can do. Okay, so we'll take that one. End our turn. Ooh, nasty. That's what you're there for. That's what you're there for. Now, something about wounds. What happened there? Oh, we've got bleeding here. So, orangutans, the second time. Is orangutans in the chat? Can't see him there. All right, so at least you took the bullet for the sniper. Great shot. So Mr. Worth has now got 3 kills, is it? Or 2 kills? That was good, though. So having the sniper in has been helpful. Actually, I do ultimately get shots down that way. 50%. You know, I'm going to take this. We need sort of covering fire. And I don't have anything else I can do there. Just move it up into here. I'll leave that where that is. And there's more than likely going to be reaction shots in through here. So we do actually have another smoke grenade. Yeah, I hit that tree. %. I don't think it's going to help me that much. I mean, it'll help me. I'll be able to then rush forward. So I'll do that one. I'm not going to get very far though. I'm just going to press escape. I'm going to rely on the armor that we have and get out of there. Let's rush forward with Red Shirt Wizard. Okay, that's good. We need to also just take this building here. Now, Prill Cop is going to have to go all the way around there. So I'm not seeing anyone. Well, Sev's going to have to go through. Now, before we do this, which one of our guys has got the pack? Well, actually, orangutans can do it herself. Back up to 33. Only 4 armor left. Use that Warden armor certainly saved our bacon there. So down to 34. That means we've still got Sev. We will need to clear out this zone. So I'll just duck down here. Prill Cop. Just come back up there. Just start to run forward. You're down as far as you can go. So we'll come in from the side if we can. Now, Zaradin did actually take a shot. I've still got heaps of armour though. Is there smoke in front of the... Oh no, we can duck through there. No, we can't. Yeah, no, that does take us through. Alright, let's do that. Oops, a bit of stunning through the smoke. Bit of smoke inhalation. It's going to still protect us from the group that's on the other side there. That door looks like it's been opened up. 36, I can duck down here and just cover that window, which I'll do. And I can also rotate slightly this way. I've still got 31, so I've got a snapshot. We now got eyes on the prize as such. Let's hijack the ATV, Supreme Plague. If only we could. Now orangutans I do need to try to protect a little bit here. So I've got 34. I think we'll. I'm going to assume that this is. Assuming things in this game is always the best choice of action. I'm going to assume this is safe. And with that assumption, we're going to take the character this way. And then duck down. All right, so he's okay. Now with the we also have Fisherman's Friend. Now if we stay where we are, we're going to have to fight our way through. 37 from there. I'll do this. I'm going to duck down and look out. So that gives me 31, which does give me an aimed shot. At the moment, that's that is the aimed shot, 40%, 35%. I'm not going to take it yet. There's too many plants in the way. I'm just going to keep that one there. This one's got nothing. You've still got 65. Now this is going to be a little bit risky, running away from this guy without smoke. Ah, you did it. That's good. Get all the way to there. That's good. And duck down. All right. You can't see them now anyway. So we've now sort of we've got pretty clear areas now to Redshirt Wizard. So the injured guys are sort of making their way through. Pretty much everyone's now moved. We've got Overwatch. We've got Overwatch. So 2 Overwatch. That's fine. We'll end our turn there. Right, we should be able to clean these up. 46, 43. I'll take that. Just see if we can get the shot. Missed. At 28. I do have a snapshot. Yeah, it's not worth it. Down to 1. We don't have any more shots here. Armour is still very, very good on this thing, so I'm just going to keep it where that is. That one hopefully will bleed out. So I don't have any other shots there. Sniper. 60%. I'll go this way. Actually, I'll go that way. No, I'll go that way. Not going to work. Let's keep on moving up. looks pretty secure. If it looks secure, it is secure. These are things, of course, you don't do in this game. Let's get inside. And we'll bring this guy in as well. So we've got 2 turns to get across to here. And in reality, we've got a little bit more than that. Well, we're just going to need to rush all of these up now to make their way through. So I'm thinking that we've got this side secure. And with the platform, I'm going to move it up. Really should take this one out now. So we've got smoke out there. It's a bit hard to sort of see. I think we're okay there. So just move that one. And we've still got this one here. So we can sort of see through here a bit. I'll start to now move across. We sort of lose our overwatch there, but I'll bring this one out just to see if there's anyone else that we can spot. I thought there was another armoured guy back at this other side here. Maybe wrong. Let's just duck down there with Zaradin. Again, this one did take a bit of a shot. So everyone's now moved. We'll end our turn. Ooh. Right, you need to get a bit of payback there. Now, we don't have a real lot of time, but if I right click, that's still 73% chance. Down, that's good. Nice work, nice work. So we'll move across this way. Have a way through. Got this guy coming. Not quite. Just duck down while I'm here. So a bit of damage then done to Mr. Worth. Mr. Worth's had a good match. I don't know if we can see the kills. No, just the inventory. Is there like a character sheet? No, that's all right. Okay, so Supreme Plague. Oh, you can't go through those. All right, so we need to find a gate this way. Yeah, so because the shield can't actually make its way through the areas. Oh, hang on, no, he's got that one. Has he got that one in the way? red shirt. Yeah, so leave before reinforcements arrive at the end of this turn. So we're not going to make it in this turn. We can get to the dropship with this one. Just want to secure the other side of it. Alright, so that's Zaradan inside the dropship already. I'm assuming that we should be okay here. Yep, that's fine. Alright, this is all secure. Make a run for it. Alright, we're getting close. I think I'd prefer to come up this way. That's Prilkop. Alright, we should be able to get there, no worries now. It's orangutans who has been shot a few times now in this particular battle. That's behind there, which is fine. Now we have to go through the smoke. There's no other way around, really. Got no choice. We're just going to have to do it. Make a run for it. Now that's going to attract that one there. We've still got 20 hit points here. I'm going to go and do this. I'm just going to go and move it to say there. Yep, so a little bit of stun damage done in that aspect. And we'll just stay where we are there. And again, we're behind that tree, but that one will move. Most likely attack this. It's Fisherman's Friend. Let's go to there. Let's get them as close in as we can. All right, in we go. So this will be now the well, nearly the end. We've got a couple of turns that we're going to have to just protect this zone. Oh, damn it, they're behind us. That's not good. I didn't think they'd come in on that side. They're coming in this side as well. Oh, geez, that leaves Mr. Worth in trouble. Yeah, Supreme Plague was saying, yeah, you could drop my shield if you want me to drop over the fence or a window. Yeah. Well, now the trouble we've got here is we've got ourselves a situation where we've got units that have come in this way and we have to extract through here. How far can we get? Well, we can get a fair way. We take the smoke. Just don't have a clean shot there with any of these. What have you got? We do have a smoke grenade. Can't really fire it back all that far. It's sort of a bit too distant. I think I'm going to throw it back here. Actually, no, I won't. So Carrie Boglin redeemed a character. Cool. We've got a few more new characters, so that will be good actually for the next mission. Let's rush this one up. Let's just get out of here. Is it likely to take the the shot. I think we're going to have to protect whichever angle these ones do come through. Let's get this guy back into here. Oops, hang on, not that one, this one here. It's a bit too far away from that one. I don't get a good shot there. Oh boy, I've got to get Mr. Worth out of here. Like, that's pretty important. Hi orangutans, how you going? Just in time. You're badly injured, but you have to stay to sort of protect Mr. Worth. I think if I can cover, a fisherman's friend can cover this exit here, so we can watch the things that sort of come this way. So let's go and do that for this turn. Red Shirt Wizard as well. Like, they're going to come through here, I think. So I'm going to move Red Shirt Wizard to there. That's 40. There they are. They're inside already. And they've got, yeah, so this is actually where we really have to be careful. Cover that door. So there's two of them there. I think we smoke this. Which then allows the run here. But is that going to stop this? Okay, let's stop that. All right, that one's done. So we can now run as fast as we can up to here. Probably that way. No, it's going to be a little bit. We know that there's more coming this way as well. I think the further away we are, the better. I don't want to be too close to that side either. I can get to there. I can get to there. Oh, gosh, that should still be okay. Through the smoke. All right. So I have to extract you out of there. We need to have you sort of in the middle of the road here, really. 7, yeah, I'll take it to there where we can just duck down behind this bush, duck down, and then protect that flank, because they will be coming in through this side. I'll just get this one also out. Not seeing anyone else this way. I'll just double check. Yep, that's okay. So we still have smoke here as well, so I can smoke up the front. It's 36, so I can't do it this turn. Who else have we got? Yes, we've got Overwatch. Now, Prilcop also can have Overwatch if we need it, because they're going to come through here. These are much, much stronger. All right, that gives me a shot into these areas, hopefully. All right, who else do we need to move? These guys might as well get into the vehicle. This Sev. I might just keep. I need to keep someone with a bit of. Now, orangutans has taken too much damage, so I'm going to bring orangutans all the way up into the dropship. You can still get shot and killed from in here, but anyway, I don't think we can go into there. No, we can't go into the that area there. Just drop you down so you at least got some protection. Okay, that one's where that is. Who else do we need to move? Yeah, we're going to have to. We know that there's another one coming this way. Like we know that. Just going to move this one across. This is Sev. Protect the journalist. Okay, so we've got that one through there. Who else have we got? Yeah, we've got Overwatch here. We've got 48. So I've got, these are aim shots. We've got one aim shot and then like a snapshot. And then we've got this one. So we do actually have some Overwatch there. I think we'll actually leave that where that is. Well, orangutans, you have made it to the dropship. You're the only one actually in there at this stage. So hopefully we'll be able to bring nearly everyone back in next turn. Let's bring this thing back up now. Yeah, but should be able to make it back in. So we should be able to make a run for it, hopefully next turn. But I don't know about these guys. I don't know whether to make the run for it right now or leave the Overwatch and see if we can kill these guys off. Yeah, the other thing we could do would be to use one of these guys to smoke it up. No, look, I think I'll just leave it. See how we go. That's okay. Now, we're not seeing the other one. All right, time to get out of here. Don't know why that was so hard. 64%. Oh, it's because of the couch. You're shooting up the couch. We need to get out of here. So you need to get in. And duck down. The Mars platform can make it in. Who can't make it in? Is that technically in? I don't know if it is. I don't think it is. I don't think that's in. It's not in either. All right, we're going to have to make a run for it. So, yeah, none of those three can make it. We're not seeing anyone coming this way just yet. So the platform, I'll keep the platform out as well, where it can sort of take where it can do some damage. I need to leave a fair bit with this one. Alright, get out of here. Can't quite make it there, so I'm just going to run. We'll have to do it in 2 stages, so we'll go to this sort of area. You can make it inside. Oh, well, that's good. At least Mr. Worth's got like Mr. Worth actually did a lot of damage in this mission, so I'm just going to that's good. Oh, we're out of bullets as well. I didn't realise that. To reload is going to take a bit too much, so we'll just duck down. What have we got in the inventory? Oh yeah, we got enough bullets, so that's fine. So we didn't even have another shot there in the end. Bring all of these back. Oh, I don't have enough to duck down. And back through here. Now, if we get attacked this way, that could be a problem because we've got everyone sort of lined up in here now. So I'm just going to smoke this up. None of these have got smoke left. No, you don't either. So Supreme Plague doesn't have it. I'm going to stay here as well because we know that they're going to be coming along this road. So I'll keep Supreme Plague on that flank, I think. Actually, no, that's going to be too much of a target. Just stay there for now. This one will become the target, so we'll just end our turn here. What have we got left? Orangutans. Geez, technically has a shot there. I'll just look at that way. We don't really want you firing. Actually, I might move forward. Duck down again, just so he doesn't get shot. He's been shot enough times in this mission. So we'll end our turn there. Oh, nice. Gee, that thing's taken out a lot. Okay, both of them were in that building. Right, that's okay. Okay, we're out of here. We are out of here. Nothing's coming along that road. So that's that's all good. Took a bit of beating, a bit of damage. There we go, mission complete. That was cool. That was enjoyable. That was great, actually. Hi, Skedek, how are you going? I'll start to read through some of the comments. There's an awful lot on the Twitch chat. I'll start with YouTube in that case and put it back. So, where did we get up to? Just go back up to where we were. And Varix, sorry how long I've waited until I've been going through this. So does X2 pick up? Yeah, actually we did that one. Where did I get to? Sorry, I don't have that much with YouTube, which is good. So Joshua was saying, with the frequent updates, I'm always hesitant to start a new game as I don't want to miss out on next month's content. So I never started a campaign. Been on for over a year now. Well, it will continue, and it's sort of one of those things. Now I don't worry about it anymore because the really big things are now in the game. So so in that sense, I'm happy to miss a few updates. Certainly up until a few months ago, I'm the same as you, but now I don't worry about it too much. Me, myself, and I. So red shirt, going to red shirt. Well, we all made it. Everyone made it, but there's a few injuries there. They didn't get out unscathed, but they did very, very well. We'll go through the thing here. So so Graham Barnett saying, don't get caught too far back with the optional timer runs out, or it could get very messy very quickly. Yeah, we did okay there. Best to use smoke and run for the dropship if the optional timing is running out. Yeah, better to leave the enemy. Use smoke. And, yep, got that one. We sort of did that in the end a little bit. Is a vision cone of the pawn still plus 45, around about 45 degrees? If yes, rushing forward past windows can get you killed. Yes, that's true. Yeah, it's yeah. So it's basically like a 45 degree thereabouts. I think I said hi to Sketic before, saying me, myself, and I was saying, Daz, ever heard of bounding Overwatch? Well, we sort of did that, didn't we? That was sort of what we did on our way through. I'll just read through or skim through the Twitch comments. You get the flame. I did that one up there. I think I'm just sort of skimming through. I think I might just... Richard was just going to ride the Mars one into battle. No. We did this. Actually, we did a 2 hit point guy. That's okay. His friend play was insane. If a frag would kill those 2 guys with a bit of luck. Yeah, no one ever died in the line. Yeah, we'll just keep on going down. There's a lot of comments here on Twitch. So we drop a smoke and run for it. Yep, there we are. Rain say, oh, my headphones were off. So no, I think it's all okay. Let's just keep on going forward now. I'll get myself a drink of water. I'll be right back. Right, so aliens killed 11 of 12. That was fine. Xenonauts lost 0, guys, 0. We're doing well. So Sergeant Major, so Zaradin has now gone up to a Sergeant Major. Looks like it's there's been like a soldier promotion, and a lot of so one health, 2 accuracy, 1 reflexes. You can see all the different things that went up through there. So Sergeant Major, Supreme Plague, health, strength went up by +2. This is why having the by giving them slightly too much to take, it does actually sort of add like these are good updates in through here. Injured but only for 2 days, so Zaradin is going to be okay. So just a light little wound, just a graze. We've got the Prilkop, only +2 time units and strength. So Mr. Worth injured, but only for 3 days, so not too badly. 3 kills, first run out as well. First run as a sniper, so was promoted to corporal. Extra health, extra accuracy, great. Reflexes is good. Time units is good. Strength is good. Bravery is good as well. That's good. The Mars unfortunately took out 4 of them. I say unfortunately because that's all experience that the others don't get to share around. Got a few Sergeant Majors now, so we've got Sev back in through there as well. Didn't get a massive amount of stuff. Orangutans took a lot of now a Sergeant Major as well as a rifleman. Took a lot of beatings in through here. 13 days wounded, and did it actually get the Crimson Heart. So soldiers will be granted the Crimson Heart if they suffer more than 30 HP of damage during a single combat mission. The award of a medal will grant a soldier +1 to all attributes. I think you got wounded 3 times in that one. You were. I think you came in after you'd already taken your last shot. I think you got shot by 3 different people. You did take one of them out though, so that was pretty cool. Back in through there, just as a rifleman. The Fisherman's Friend also took out one of them. Went up another level. Good bonuses back in through there again as well. Red Shirt has also been promoted to Sergeant Major. We get a lot of Sergeant Majors here now. Next mission we'll have to sort of try to get some more sort of privates and things back into the mix. But I'm only taking in named soldiers. So if you want a named soldier, you're going to have to be on Twitch and do a DasDemption. So we've got the injured for 10 days, and this one here got the Golden Star. So soldiers will be granted the Golden Star for eliminating a cumulative total of 5 hostile units across their career. So that's pretty cool. The award of a medal will grant a soldier +1 to all in all attributes. That's actually very, very cool in through there as well. So Red Shirt Wizard, Salt, coming back into here but injured for quite a length of time. We'll accept all this, of course. Nothing else we can then go and do. And so they're now going to be moving back. PGS Rules has now recovered from their injuries, is now ready for duty as well. Now we've got Coast Guard helicopter shot down by alien forces, 6 personnel killed. Another one with 5. So military transport aircraft intercepted and destroyed by alien vessel. 13 personnel lost. So things are now sort of ramping up around the globe. We're sort of seeing these things actually back over through here as well. So lots and lots of interaction across North America. 50 days and the invasion begins. Doomsday is at 47, so we've sort of wound that one back a little bit. Let's just get back home. Just on dusk. So it's just gone into the early evening. We've got 21 to spend at this stage. What we'll do now is go back into the soldiers. Now we did actually have Curry Boglin and Resmelin both redeemed. So I'll do it. I'll just take it, unless you guys said what you wanted. Every defence force needs Curry. There we are. So I'm just going to go to the next ones we're going to be taking onto the mission. So let's just go back into the aircraft. The armory. And I'm just going to move out. All the ones that have even got slight injuries, they're going to have to be moved out. So we'll move Mr. Worth out. And Redshirt Wizard. So they're all. So that's what we've got left. Now, if we want to take in one sniper, so we'll go back to the list of soldiers. We want one sniper, 3 assaults, 3 riflemen, basically. If we go to our soldiers in here, so I'll bring in, and again I'm wanting to bring in privates. So we have a rifleman here that just came in. We've got the so the sergeant majors, sergeants. I want to be bringing in either corporals or privates mainly for these attacks, but only if they've been named. Just go down to the bottom here. Okay, so we've got Corporal Dragster will be the sniper coming back. So we'll bring you back into the Skyhawk. Some of these are pretty damn good. Good hit points, good time units, good strength. That one's already an assault, but we don't actually have that one named. I'm going to bring this one in. This will be Resmelin. So I'm just going to go and double click. So we'll accept that one. Warden armor, heavy armor, ready to go. Good stuff. Into the dropship. Into the dropship you go. So we'll just go back to the list again. Where's Resmelin? There it is. Still need 2 more. Who do we need? If I just do the status through here. So we've got the shield. So Supreme Plague is the only shield that we've got. It might be worth grabbing somebody else. It's got like a lot of time units. We've got riflemen, 2 assaults, 2 riflemen. So I need to bring another assault in. So Curry Buglin, you can have. If we just go back through the time units again and just have a look to see who's actually who of the new guys. Now this one's a heavy. I don't know if I want the heavy. I just don't use them. So I don't think I'll worry about that one. This one here is pretty good all the way around, actually. Strength isn't fantastic, but the accuracy is okay. Again, that's a good rifleman, that one. We need another rifleman, so I'll give you a Gunwoo Park. Will become Curry Boglin. There we are, and we'll be then moved on to the into the dropship. Where is it? So we need one more. And we've got Sergeant Major sort of everywhere. Let's just go back to the look at the dropship again. Rifleman there. I'm going to have to. What I'm going to do is, if there are Sergeant Majors, Supreme Plague's the only shield person that we've got. Wouldn't mind another one. I'm going to move Sev out from this one, so unassigned. We may move them back, but just while there's, I'll just try to mix them up a little bit. Corporal, Sergeant is okay. So Prilcop with the assault. Sergeant, Fisherman's Friend is okay. Rifleman, Corporal Dragster, Sniper is back in. Private Curry Boglin. So there's another. Where was the other? Yeah, we've had all them all sort of now added in. Again, this one here is actually not too bad. Like this one is, but no one's. We don't have anyone else that's redeemed those, so I won't bring those in. Yeah, so I think it's time. We'll bring in. Got a rifleman there. Began's an assault. How many assaults have we got? 2. I'll bring Began back in. That gives me 8 of 9, and that just means we need 1 rifleman. That's and probably PGS rules. Oh, yeah, I think I'll bring PGS rules in this case. Hang on, we've got Corporal there as an assault. I've got the 3 riflemen. I need to bring in another one, so PGS rules will come in. That'll take up that last slot. All right, let's quickly go through and just check the check where everyone is actually positioned in the dropship. So that's not what we want. Move that one. Look out through that window there. Got Began there. Move that one down. Yep, that's okay. Resmond there. So that's all the assaults in the front. One in through there, that's going to be Curry Boglin at that position. And then we just need a rifleman on either side here. So that's that one there is Fisherman's Friend. And this one here, looking at that way, it'll be PGS rules. Okay, so that's the drop ship now set up. Let's go back to the armory and double check them. And so in this case, Supreme Plague has now taken yet more, can actually now carry even more stuff. So I'll bring another one of those in. So we'll just keep on trying to get the strength up as high as possible. So doing fairly well. Yeah, that's all good. Dragster, 2 time units. Yep, that's fine as well. Tactical armor is carrying some a medikit as well. Prilcop is Mr. Worth was lucky in that last one, I've got to say. Now we've got this one in through here. That's 2. I'll just take another one of these. So that's 1 time unit penalty now back in through there. Warden armor is good. Resmelin is 1 time unit as well. Warden armor, that's fine. Began, Warden armor, 2 time units, that's fine as well. And does have a medikit. Curry Boglin. 7 time units is too much, so we'll remove one of those. Smoke is probably going to be the most useful. We've got tactical armor. Prefer warden armor, so we'll put the warden armor on, but not the heavy. So that works. So time units goes down a little bit, but the strength will then come back up. Fisherman's Friend is right on the limits. So I'll get rid of that, throw one of those in. It's now 2 time units over. If I get rid of, yeah, no, that's still okay. That's fine. We'll keep that one where that is. I might keep that loadout. That's a good loadout there actually for Fisherman's Friend. He's got like a lot of equipment. Warden armor and PGS rules. Well, we don't have any more warden armors left over, so PGS rules misses out on the warden armor. Actually, I don't know if we brought any back. if we did, that would be good. So yeah, everyone's got the time unit penalty. That's fine. Let's just go back to engineering. Can we make wooden armor? No, we didn't get any alloys there. We need to actually find aliens to go and do that. So we'll just go back to the Geoscape and run forward. Wait for things to happen. Spring Plague is saying, any chance I could get a frag for emergencies? They don't do as much damage, do they? The frag grenades. What do you got? You got flashbang. I'm actually really happy with that. Actually, what I can do is I could ditch those. How many bullets you got in these? 15 shots here. You want? Okay. All right. I'll allow that by doing it that way. So we'll get rid of those 3 and put a frag grenade in. So there we are. And back we go. Orangutan saying, quick, someone redeem, you could get shot at. I would like to take in more of the privates, to be honest. Just to sort of get them leveled up. Come on, we need a... Here we go. UFO detected. Very small, northeast. I was just slow time down. Actually, that's not too bad. I think we'll launch. That's all we got at this stage. Ideally, we want to hit this thing when it is over land, which that's pretty close. I'm going to auto this one, just because I'm crap at it. Accept the result. So we now have a an area down through here. This is the probe wreckage. 6 alien alloys, that's good. So we'll accept that. No aliens survived the crash. Salvage teams are extracting the following, and that will be then sent to us back in near Athens. Now that may give me enough for another Warden armor, hopefully. There we are. Another one detected. So there's another small one. Okay, this is cool. Whoa, damn it. I do need to go and launch interceptors. Land site scout. The landed UFO is likely to contain valuable alien technology. Okay, so let's now go for this one here. I may not get through this whole mission, so we'll just close that for a second. We've got we don't know how much time is remaining. Maybe we better just launch. We're ready to go, so let's just go and launch. So we've got the team ready to go. We don't want to be there in night time. That's going to be a bit close. Actually, we'll just watch this. So Angel needs to Angel 1, we'll just go back to return to base, and it is night time. I'm just going to go a little bit faster. Just don't want to get there at night time. All right, let's do it. Launch the combat team. So launch aircraft. Again, we can just go through everyone, but everyone's, look, we've already gone through this, so we're ready to go. Wish it would show you, allow you to be able to change your layout in here as well. Sorbical redeemed a custom reward. Okay, there we go. Okay, you can name one of your cannon fodder after me if you like. I will do that actually. What we'll do before we, in that case, before we actually leave, we'll abort the launch for a second, and we'll just go back into soldiers. So, who do we bring in? Who have we got first of all? Oh, we've got Lieutenant Supreme Plague. So he's now a lieutenant already. I think I'm going to have to bring in another shield unit. because I need to go in with a shield unit all the time. So for them we need hit points, we need time units. So where's our first private? Dominic's too weak. This one here we haven't named. Time units is good, hit points is okay, strength is okay. You know, I think I might change, she hasn't been named, so we'll name, that can be you. And then we'll make her into a shield unit. So this is Sorbicol. And then we'll just swap them out in this instance. We'll make you into a shield. Heavy armor. Needs to be warden armor. So we're going to have to... that one's actually... That's in the ship. No, it's not. That should be able to... We should be able to give it warden armor because we're not actually in the in there just yet. What I'll do is I'll switch into the... actually, there's a few things we want to do here. In engineering, can we build more armor? No, we don't have enough. Oh yeah, we've got 23. Yes, we can. So start production there. I think we may have had more than I thought there last time. I'll get another 3 there. Oh, hang on, insufficient. I can get 2. All right, so we'll do that. Yep, that's okay. So we'll have to leave before we get the next armor, but that's okay because what we can do here is just go back to the soldiers. So Supreme Plague is now a lieutenant. We'll just go to unassigned. We'll go back down to Sorbicol and bring you up into the Skyhawk, and we'll just go across the armory. There's one warden armor there now. And so we just need to get your... I don't want that, so we'll just move that one off. We'll go and grab equipment. I'm thinking smoke again. Only got one more spot there, so we'll just go and bring this one in. So not a lot that we can do, but we need to get you... actually, you've already now gone to sergeant. Wow. Okay, that's okay. That's fine. Crimson Heart must have been on a mission in the early days. So yeah, 1 mission, no kills. So anyway, that was from probably a month or 2 back when that one would have gone through. Dragster, 2 missions, 1 kill. Prilcop, yeah, there we go. So we can have a bit of a look to see what they've done. Vegan, 5 kills, 4 missions. So yeah, no, that's all good. So Sorbicol has redeemed, that's good. We'll just go back into the aircraft. Wish you could actually see this screen from the from everything, but that all looks good there as well now. We've now got a shield in through there, that's Sorbicol. Alright, that's fine. Let's go back out and launch. Combat team. And everyone's ready to go. So, launch dropship. We want to get there right on dawn if we can. Alright, we've now got alien magnetic weapons. We'll accept this report. That's good. And we'll go aerial warfare this time. We're going on the base. 6 days for that. Yeah, we need more money. I like like what they've done with all of this as well now. Like, oh, here we go. We've got more points. This means we can actually try to get ourselves more money. North America, 280. I'm going to save up for this. Right on dawn. Geez, it's like it's like I know what I'm doing. It's just sort of funny. That's the second one that we've been able to get there right on daylight. So we'll commence a tactical battle. So this is a scout ship that's now landed. So in this case, an alien spaceship has landed in the region. Eliminating the crew will allow us to capture the intact vessel and strip its resources. Eliminate all hostile units. Alternatively, eliminate all hostile units within the UFO and hold it for 3 turns. That doesn't really ever happen. Lost conditions, all Xenonauts are eliminated, and further information, as this vessel has not crashed, none of the crew have died, and it has suffered no damage. It is therefore a harder battle, but with greater rewards. Awesome. We'll begin the mission. So, yeah, we're 100% loaded. Here we go. So we're now seeing units. This is why I like to have the overwatch in different areas. So we're approaching the landing site of the UFO. Should be careful, Commander. The vessel hasn't crashed, and so none of the crew are dead. Might be a tough battle. So, yeah, with greater so blasting UFO with air-to-air munitions rather limits what they can be recovered from it. Look forward to recovering one intact. So, in this case, we now have a unit through here, which this is the start. This is actually a difficult, sort of a difficult start. Now, if I shoot there 91 with Fisherman's Friend, but. That's 98. 72 there. Unfortunately, yeah, that's actually, we do have the edge. It's just slightly off the angle. Nice, that's good. So Fisherman's Friend has taken one down. We're not seeing any others, so we're going to have to sort of rush forward. That's the edge of the map. Good. So we know where the edge is. So it was sort of lucky that we found one right there. We're just going to move up and look. We have to be extremely cautious with this particular attack now. So as we sort of move in, this will be PGS rules. Look everywhere. All right, we're going to have to sort of cover zones. Oh, there's a now this guy here is somebody that runs around and sort of helps us. Like you can see, he's got a gun, but he's not an alien. So so he's actually going to be running around and yeah, and basically we'll hear firing. He'll get killed pretty quickly, unfortunately, but he can actually do a lot of damage at the start. So I can sort of leave, because I know where he is, I can now sort of move up with the others. We've got, all right, that's the edge of the map there as well. In that case, I'm just going to move across. Now this is a rifleman. Did I? No, didn't put Ordinarium on this one, did I? I don't want to move in too close. It gives me 4. It's okay, and then duck down. He doesn't have any real protection. Have a quick look and see. So yeah, so he's just got basic armor, which is not going to be great. So we've cleared out this side. Let's now use our sort of assault forces to see what we can sort of spot down this other side. So we can sort of get, we're going to have to see what's down this way as well. I'm going to move out the Mars to do a bit of scouting. So we can sort of see what's over this area. Not seeing anything down that way just yet. Now there often is units back in through there as well. We're not seeing anything that way. I've got 2 more shots. I'll just go and position this way for now. All right, so Sorbicol. We're going to have to rush around there at some stage. Didn't see anything else down that way. clear. This stage, what about down this way? All right, we'll move across to here. And we'll just we'll be able to spot a lot of stuff down through there. That looks interesting, that shape. Looks like maybe the ship there, I think. If that's the case, we're going to have to go in from both sides. Sniper, there's no way up the top there. That's not a bad location for the sniper. Can't get up there. So I'll move the sniper down into this position. Once we sort of move some of the others out. So we're saying, I'm as blind as a bat. I won't see them coming. Oh, it's okay. They'll see you. They'll fire at you, and that's exactly what we want. Let's see if this is a ship. No, it's just a tank. Okay, that wasn't the ship. We want to stay in behind cover. I think that's still a good spot though, up there. That is the red shirt guy, isn't it? Now we're going to have Carrie Boglin. Can you get across there? You can. Probably go further. You do have warden armor. One saying the red shirts are friendly NPCs. Yes, they are. Yep. So these are guys that will run around and try to hunt the aliens. They will get killed very, very early, and so he's just running around. See, he's just a civilian. He's just a bit of a redneck. Oh, geez. All right, so we've got that one there. Well, I sort of had to do that. Took a bit of damage and he's bleeding. So we need to get somebody to go and help him out. How close can we get? What do you got left? You don't have enough left. Do you have anything in your kit? No, you don't. What about you? Yes, you do. All right, so Resmelin can come down and help out here. So that's lucky. If they've got enough strength, in this case the strength is high, 68. I can then allow, like these are quite heavy at 25, and so Resmelin can come and we need to heal this bleeding very, very quickly. So so I need to move back a little bit, and so we'll sort of, now that we know that alien is there, it will start to sort of come after us a little bit. I've still got, I don't really have a shot against that one, so I'm just going to move this one back. Duck down. Actually, why can't we get there? It's 45. It needs, for that one there, it needs 25. So I can do it from there. Damn it. Now I've left it too late for this one to be able to move up. Right, in that case, we just have to move in. So I'll have to wait a turn for that one, unfortunately. Now that one's likely to come back in the other side, so let's move this one down as well. And we'll keep the overwatch on here. Right, so if that one moves out, we'll then be able to go and get it. So we've got a couple of overwatches. Mars platform could be moved up. So just try to keep it in cover a little bit. Okay, so yeah, unfortunately we do have, so Prilkop has taken a hit. And we will have to do a bit of healing. It's very important we heal him up. There we go. He's out and about. He's down. So Prilkop is really struggling now, so now we have to heal up. But that stops the bleeding and does get him back a little bit. So this guy came down to here. So I'm assuming that we're okay. Let's just move around the corner this time. We are seeing that one way down the bottom there. Prilkop's still got pretty good armor, but you can see there the weaponry that these guys have got now is a bit more than what we had there before. This thing has taken a bit of damage. That one's down. I've just got to kill them. Like, you know, whatever I can do here is what I'm going to have to do. I'm going to need to move you over. Yeah, that's a shot there. Still got a shot there as well. I don't think I got it from there. No, I don't. Now that's only a I can only get like an aim shot from there. Let's have a look and see what this is like. So we missed Prilkop there. It's a 46% chance there. If I take the shot, I don't think it can shoot me at that distance. I'll fingers crossed. Here we go. Missed, and we don't have any more moves. Just keep that one there. But I'm going to actually move Resmelin out in front. So maybe even a bit further back. Ah, damn it, I screwed up. Didn't get to drop down. I just wanted to make sure they had someone armoured in front of that one. There shouldn't be anything else back there. Move that one across. And we know that there's aliens in here. Still get there. It's a 38% chance, so I'm not going to take it just yet. Drop down. We know we've got a lot more on this side as well. So Curry Boglin. Doesn't have the shot. So I think we'll actually, again, sweep mainly this side with all the others. So I'll bring Prilkop across. And we can sort of get into there. That one can't really see us there, I don't think. Trouble will be if this one wanders back into here. It'll then get a shot, but let's just go for it. What we'll try to do is to secure areas. 17 doesn't really give me a shot. 25, it's not a great shot. I think that's far enough away. Let's just take this one on next turn. Right, that's sort of got nearly everyone done. We've got Fisherman's Friend. Again, just want to start to sort of move this one across. Are we going to be able to... Yeah, we can actually get behind. If we stay down behind here, we should be safe. Yep, so we don't have a shot there, which means that they don't have a shot at us either. This one, 24. I'll stay behind there. Hopefully that will give me a bit of cover. Okay, we'll end our turn there. Damn it. Oh, nice. Geez, that was lucky. He had to shoot past his friend there. That's okay. Now that works because I've now got a very, very good shot with the sniper. So I was going to hopefully duck down there, but we didn't need to do that in the end. So the shot is going to go straight through Resmelin, so I'm going to move Resmelin out of the way. That's 100% there. If I go to there, it's 74, and I can only get one shot, so I'll take the 100%. Okay, so we only did a small amount of damage there. So we'll come running back out of the way. Now I've got 34 with a grenade. How far can we throw that? About there. I'm not going to be able to get close enough. So what we need to do here is to have a reaction shot. So I need to sort of be in position here before they get around the corner. Let's make doubly sure we can't see anything there. It does give me a reaction shot if they move into this area. And I think I'll bring Prilkop across with the others. Be good for us to be able to capture one of these. Maybe I'll keep these two together. Yeah, maybe not. Maybe not. Yeah, I think I will actually. I'll keep them sort of operating so that they're working together here. So if it comes around the corner, hopefully we'll be able to protect the sniper, but also it could be interesting if we actually do manage to get a capture. Right, let's open the door. And close it, and then open it. Now one of them is people. Some of them have come through here. Okay, Began's got a bleeding wound, which is not good. It's at 29%. Now luckily, Curry Boglin can heal Began up. Began's got 36. 30 there, gives me 44 times 3 with a shot. What about there? 35. Through the door is not fantastic. So I think we'll actually come back out. Okay, that one's done. So Began's down to 41, still got a bit there. Mentally has got morale is sort of dropping. I don't think we can get inside here just yet. Just leave that one where that is. We've still got 37 there, which isn't going to give us the shot. And this is not really cover back in through there. But that is... I'll take Curry Bulk. So I've got to then go past this one again, which may give it another reaction shot. So I think I'll actually just stay where I am. Here we are. We do see that one, but we don't get a shot. Yeah, I'll just stay where I am. Our fisherman's friend. Do you know why Beacon didn't get the protection from that, but this one does? I'm going to run in with fisherman's friend. Oh, damn it. Why did I do that? I thought I'd be able to get away with that one. I think fisherman's friend may be in trouble here. Yeah, that's a bit of a problem. All right, well, you're gonna have to go in now. Oh, you can't take your shield in. Hopefully it won't come through this door. If it does, 34, I can't really move. I think we're going to have to go in with this. I don't really have a clean shot there. 36. Yeah, I don't have anything here. 34, if I go to there, 31, I'll keep it there where I've got the normal shot, but I don't think it's going to get the reaction. Hopefully that will be the target of whatever's, when it does attack. Right, so we're pretty safe to run you up as well. So they're both in position. It's in position. And that's in position. I'll just end the turn here. Went that way. Yep, that's okay. No, maybe not. but at least it took the brunt of the fighting. So 98%. God, it's down to 9. Could you smack this? It's 34 to there. Then it's a this one here is a what's the attack? $34. I'll try this. See if we can actually capture this one here. Enemy spotted, of course. Let's go for it. Let's still just go for it. So we'll grab Began. Got him. Good. Okay, if we can get away from here, that's then a there was a pilot, so we've now got one of those. We've still got 18. Now we know that there's another one down in here, which is dangerous. So with what you've got no real clear shot because of that door, luckily. If I go through the window, I can even just cover it from the window. If I move to there and then look down, what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep Dragster there. We don't really get a we don't get a shot, but that's sort of okay. Keep all of these together. Okay, so this guy, I'm going to let him come in and do his own thing for a little while. Get the rifle back, the shotgun back again. I've only got a smoke grenade. Seven's not really enough. 35 does give me a shot there. 33. I've got a aimed shot there if they come through the door. It doesn't give me enough. So Fisherman's Friend has done one shot. Let's move out of the way here. Oh no, we're not going to be able to. Just stay where I am in this case. I do get a normal shot there at that door. Our PGS doesn't have the armor of the others. I'll just rush over to here and just leave that there, I think. There we are. That'll do. I don't know if I should point this way. So hopefully the reaction shot will then work if this thing that comes in this way. May come in this other door actually, which could be a bit of a problem. All right, we'll see how we go. Might rotate that one around just in that angle, just in case it does come through that door. Okay, so everyone is now moved. I'm getting closer. I'm going to have to sort of wind up. Oh no! Who was that? That was Dragster, wasn't it? Dragster is down. Okay, so I don't think Dragster's in the chat. So we can't ban Dragster. It's a shame. So that was one down. Corporal Dragster, yes. Yeah, so unfortunately Dragster wasn't in the chat, so we can't actually, we can't kill Dragster. Where is it? Where did it shoot from? It was down in here, wasn't it? There it is. There's a shot that was fired that way. There it is, 39%. God, it's down so close now. I don't think I've got any real shots here. I've got a 15 there. Does give me, no, it's not going to even give me that. 25, turn around, 23 gives me a normal shot. It's 56, 94. I can take that. Got him. Okay, that's good. Just watch the others. That really does mean that we end up with this one here. Can't do much else with this. Yeah, 25 there. If I just shift and then what do we end up with the 19? What the shot will then be, 68%. It's not really a good enough shot, I don't think. Be very cool to be able to take that one out. We do actually have smoke. Let's fire it over the building at it. Let's do that. Or even the flashbang. This one will do blast radius of 2.5 tiles. This one's got a blast radius of 4. Yeah, I could take that one, 92%. We've got to throw it over the roof. It's not, actually, it's only been suppressed. I should have thrown smoke. Should have thrown smoke. So it's not going to be able to move around much. I think I'm going to move this one up, get it ready for the assault. So I've got 24. Actually, yeah, I can't fire the next one. I'll keep that one where that is because we do actually have like a reaction shot. And I'm pretty sure we can see that window there. So I think we're actually okay there. Hi Hugh David, how are you going? And the Unrest Cure saying doors. Who uses doors in this game? Yes. And Tenor Fabrication saying, hello, wow, I wasn't even aware that Xenonauts even had a sequel. How's it been compared to the first? This is so much better. the storylines in it, like the sort of automatic storylines in it, are so much better. It's very, very cool. I can actually get to 39 there. That way we can sort of cover the window as well. Like this suppress one, if he moves, I think we've got him if he moves. He really can't do much. All right, we've still got a couple of... yeah, this is heaps better than the original that was actually there. I'm going to start to move these forward now. This Prokop who was injured. Right, we've still got a lot to do here, unfortunately, and we've lost now 2 important units. And we'll have to start to wind up, so we're going to have to sort of finish this one mid-mission. Mr. Brian's saying you should punish someone else for his failure. Did that one die? Didn't get to see where that one went. Is it our turn again? It is our turn. Oh, it died. Died of its wounds. Unfortunately, we couldn't knock it out. All right, we're seeing the edge there. This should be where the alien ship ends up being, I would imagine. That's trees again. Let's just sit down there. Still not seeing anything. Just always got to be careful in and around the corners. Good vision down that way. PGS rules, so just bring him down around. So this all looks pretty secure through here, so let's actually now move these guys across. We sort of do need to just keep covering different areas. Now I do need to keep just be mindful of who's got supplies to do different things. God, I wish I had the sniper. I don't think we take up equipment that anyone's got. I'll just keep that one just to protect our flanks. Be very, very unlucky if there was anything else down that way. So that's Prokop. Curry Boglin. Okay, they're all done. We'll end our turn there. Okay, well, we're not really, look, there's not a real lot of time that they're spending doing anything. Let's just move down a little bit. Just double, okay, this is the end of the, it'll be in here. There won't be anything there, otherwise it would have moved. There it is, only small ship. There may still be units in the actual ship itself. I'll just get ready. We will have to go to the other side as well, so I'll bring some of the forces from the other side. So bring Resmelin around. Freeze that way. Duck down and bring Curry Boglin to support. Now we're going to need all of these guys. This is PGS rules. Bring this side. Began, who did take a bit of damage, we're going to need to have as one of the assault team. So he's going to have to move in. Okay, and then we've got back over here, Prukop. That's pretty much everyone. Yep, that's fine. End our turn. Now we're not hearing the door open. And we should start to see... I'll bring in Sorbicol to be able to look across the front of this, just to see, yeah, the door's closed. That's all clean. Just double check that there's nothing in around here. Yep, that's clean as well. Double check that side. Yep, that all looks good. Duck down. Nothing outside the ship. Alright, so now we need to run past the ship. Back into one of these sorts of areas. So that's Resmelin. In position. Curry Boglin's going to have to shoot from back here. I might leave that one just for a little while. Prukop's going to have to go back into this other side as well. I won't go too far forward with this just yet. We'll just sort of get them ready. If that door opens, they'll be able to, they'll see it from there. We need to bring all the others in now. So PGS rules needs to be in front of the ship. As does Fisherman's Friend. And Began needs to get in behind it. For the final assault. That Mars platform cost us a fair bit of money, unfortunately, so it's an expensive mission so far. But we'll end our turn there. Okay, we're hearing like a commander inside. Right. Now, we don't have any real protection as such on the outside here. There's a little bit there. Yeah, I'll let Fisherman's Friend go there because he's already taken some damage. What's his accuracy? 61 is good. Alright, so that's that works out well. Got grenades and things ready, so this is good. So I'm pretty better off going in with one of the assault teams here. Stuck down. What's Curry Boglin's accuracy like? 60 is good as well. All right, we're doing. It's not too bad for what we've got there. So Sickers in saying I bought this game a while ago, letting it cook a bit, but definitely looks good. Love XCOM. Yeah, this game is really good. Like it's the actual storyline is so much better than what it used to be. Like it's very, very cool the way it works. Move that one across as well. So PGS is now in position. So pretty much everyone's now in position for this final assault. Might even move this one up. And actually Beacon as well. Silver coal. Yeah, I think everyone's now sort of ready. So Boland's saying, so which Distant Worlds 2 species does that alien ship belong to? What would it be like? I don't know. It's a good question. All right, so let's end our turn here. It won't come out the door, I don't think. Oh. Well, that worked. Cop. That's why we got the shield. And Pegan just took another shot. All right, so Prilcop. All right, so that's what we have. I didn't think they'd come out the door. I thought we'd be able to start the attack. Looks like a Ferengi ship. Yeah. All right, so now we have. Well, luckily, Resmelin does have this. And so Prilcop, again, is down to 21, but bleeding again, yet again. So just get that one stabilised. Began is down to 23. I've got too many, there's too much stuff in here. We're going to have to open the door again. Oh, you open the door. You fire. Oops, hang on. You fire. 53. I'll take that. And it's only a 37. I'll still take it. Missed. Now we're going through Began to shoot that one. What I want to do here is I want to throw in a stun grenade against those two. So they've been suppressed. Beacon's a bit too damaged to take in now, so I'm going to move Beacon out of the way. That then opens the shot here. Down, that's good. Yeah, we don't have a clean shot there. 46 I would. 46 there. What's our Curry Boglin's accuracy? 60 is good. I can double suppress these. I don't have enough to do that. It's 52 with Resmelin. Missed. It's 51. I've got 2 shots here. Don't have any real options there. So I've only got the I'd love to capture this thing, but they're quite hard. So we'll just move out of the way with Resmelin. Now there's the shots, they have been suppressed once. All of these guys, except for this one hasn't shot yet. I might take a shot from here. So Curry Boglin's going to be out in the open. Nice. More damage. I'll just stay where that is. Ooh, geez, we don't want to be hit with that, but it was suppressed. All right, you open the door again. Need to throw another suppression grenade in. Just make sure we can't see it. Yeah, that's okay. Didn't work. That has now been suppressed. Okay, Curry Boglin. Go for it again, please. Nice. Didn't really do much though. Okay. PGS doesn't get the shot. I need to do this turn actually. Here we are. It's down to a small amount. That one can't actually do anything. I would love to capture it. Now, it's 38 there with a hit. Let's take it with Beacon, so Beacon can come in and try to knock it out. Got it. Oh, well done, Beacon. Well done, guys. Well done. So we lost one player, and so that means we capture one of those guys as well. So that was a good victory, and I do have to actually get going. So that's good timing. We'll just do a quick summary of who survived and who didn't. That was cool. That was a good mission, that one. But we did lose one of our expensive Mars platforms, so we'll have to go and make another one of those. They're so handy. I mean, they soak up the damage, and we would have lost more. Wow, look at the injuries. Oh, Dragster survived. He actually survived, and was promoted. Okay, that was cool. So that was good. So we lost. Well, we lost the Mars. So we've got that one through there. Aliens killed 8. So we captured 2 of them. Capture a Mantid and a Mentak. The Mentak is that last one that we got. We've got corpses as well. We've got lots of alien alloys, which we can start to now use to make weapons. We've got 9 alien magnetic weapons in through there as well. So Fishman's Friend got two kills plus an injury, and also then went up to Sergeant Major. So that's actually pretty cool. Golden Star in through there again as well. PGS got a kill. Carrie Boglin went up to Corporal. That's good. We've got a Purple Heart or Crimson Heart in through there. Again, Began. Another kill back in through that side. A few more Purple Hearts as they sort of came back through. And Prilcop, of course, was injured as well. So a bit of attrition, but Dragster did survive, which is good. So I don't like losing like groups that are teams that are good at what they do. Just move back home again. And I'm going to have to leave it there, guys. So new research projects available for study, Elenium. So we can now observe some of these, because we did actually manage to capture one of each of the different types of aliens, which is a good start. Just go and close that one off. Yep, so that's actually good. We've got different research, UFO Scout. So we captured this one basically while it was landed. So it's more difficult on the ground, but that is good. So we can sort of see it's got a cutter beam. And I'm sorry, guys, I do have to leave it there. So thanks for watching. And actually, I'll leave it. Should I play that one now? I think what I'm going to do is go to North America. No, it's still 280. That's okay. I'll just leave it. Anyway, I've got to leave it there. So thanks for watching, and I'll be back again tomorrow with probably some Gal Civ 4, I think. So I'll leave it there. I'll catch you guys later.